أهلين وسهلين ومرحبتين. Welcome to my channel. I'm Zainab Tilawi and I have a face. So today I decided to do a little bit of an introduction, show you what I actually look like, where I come from. So I decided a great way to do that would be to show you guys literally where I come from. Well, not literally, I guess. Anyway, so I decided to build my house in Qatar in The Sims 4, and I think it went out great. Keep in mind, this is all straight from memory, and the last time I lived there was when I graduated high school, which was 7 years ago. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's get into it. So like I said, I lived in Qatar, Doha specifically, and over there we live in compounds. So basically it's just a lot of houses that are all the same basically, and like there's ones with 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms and stuff like that. And ours was a 4-bedroom home, and it was 3 levels, a main floor, second floor, and the maid's quarters. And I'm gonna say it from now, anytime you try to build something in The Sims, it's not gonna be the same. The something is always off, so just keep that in mind. I really struggled to place the stairs. You've seen that, like, it was very difficult because in The Sims 4 you can't place stairs on top of each other, which was very hard because these just kind of kept looping around all the way to the top. We also had a little I don't know what you call it, like you can look down into the first floor, but here I am once again redoing the stairs because I lost them a bunch of times, and then I had to place them again and I lost the floors. But here I am just loosely placing the floor plan. This is the first floor. So in the first floor we had a bathroom, a kitchen, just a space, a dining area, and the living room. And the kitchen also, like that entryway, connected to the garage. So I made like a makeshift garage in the game. You can see here, like, I'm having a hard time choosing, like, because also you don't have the exact things. I would need to download custom content in order to do that, and it's very hard. It's not very hard, I'm just lazy. Let's be real, I'm just lazy. Anyway, I'm placing a garage door and putting everything in place. It was hard to choose a textile for the outside because it was more beige colors, the outside of it. Like everything in the Middle East, it looked like sand. It's what you'd expect. But so the houses were, yeah, they were literally the color of sand, and it was hard to do that, so I had a gray one. And I built the bedrooms here. I placed the closets first because we had these closets that were the hallway into the bedrooms, and I wanted to see what that would look like with the get-together closets because those were the ones that made the most sense. And I wanted to place a ladder that goes all the way up because there is a way to get all the way to the top, but I don't have equal lifestyle, so I only had the ladder that is from the inside. So I decided to go against it because it was making everything light from the top. I placed ACs all around the house because if you live in the Middle East, you gotta have air conditioning everywhere. So yeah, I made the kitchen, and here we have, like, it was a big kitchen, a lot of counter space, and it was like really cute. Honestly, it was just a normal, like, brown, here's everything. My mom had a huge espresso machine, and it was like the one from Get Together I wanted to place there, but I couldn't place it there, so I just put a regular espresso machine in there. But my mom has like these industrial big ones, and I'm like, do you know how to use it? And she knows what she wants, like she knows how to make what she wants, and that's all that counts, I guess. It was so difficult placing everything for the living room because, so my mom has these tables that have glass on the top, and she puts like decor inside of the table basically, and you can see it from up top. And we had these massive chairs. Eventually I changed them out. There's a living room and the second seating area, you know, the fancy chairs. Every Middle Eastern household has the fancy chairs, those you don't sit on. They're just there, and it's all open concept and just archways. So my mom, like, to close those up, she put curtains over them, and that's how we can close it. And we had a bathroom going into another bathroom, so one was just a sink, the other one was a half bathroom. Upstairs is the office. There's my dad's office, I'm building that. And we had our old computer there, but now we all have our own laptops. So this one was my bedroom. There's 2 beds in there. Placing all the bathrooms. yeah, it took me quite a long time, like, but not that long, because I started getting tired. But yeah, my room was all blue. Blue is my favorite color, so I had to have it all blue. And I had Doctor Who there because I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. I didn't have a decal there, but I just wanted it there anyway. My sister's room, she loves the color red, so that was her theme. And on the wall I put all of those posters because she had printed out all of the weekend posters and she just hung them all up there, and it was really cute. So my sister's room is red, mine is blue, my brother's was green. Powderpuff Girls. Anyway, my parents' room also did not look like that. It's much bigger. It's like a rectangular shape. It did not have that weird into the closet. Also, they had like 2 closets and I couldn't place them there. My brother's room definitely does not look like that. But like I said, in The Sims, for some reason, you just can't get it right. I think I just needed to make the house bigger than this. But I chose I guess I needed a bigger lot. Anyway, the upstairs is the laundry room, and there's another bathroom there, and it also takes you up to the roof. So right now I'm placing all the things for the laundry, and there's the other bathroom, and then that one room on the inside is the maid's quarters. So that's where the maid would stay when she wasn't doing any of the work. She would like watch TV, hang out with her family, all of that fun stuff. And it took me forever to figure out that balcony on the back of the house because it's built in, but I for some reason like zoned out and could not figure out that you can just do to get it, and I don't know, I was just stupid. And yes, we had 2 living rooms because also my grandparents stayed with us. My grandparents are really old, so they don't sleep in the same bed, and that's why there's 2 beds. And we had a living room there with them. They were on the main floor, they can't go up the stairs obviously. So that was really sweet to have them there. I really, really miss my grandparents. So yeah, and now I'm just like adding little teeny tiny things. I'm going all over the place because, well, like I was basically going through the decoration thing, and I was just like finding the pieces. If something fits, I would go put it into that room because at this point all the rooms were made. So I'm adding curtains everywhere. One thing I always forget in my builds is curtains. I don't know why. Like, my Sims are always blinded by the sunlight. I don't know, who remembers to put curtains in the Sims? Not me, that's for sure. And here I am, back with the stairs. I told you, this staircase gave me such a hard time. I'm not even joking. But eventually, we got it. I guess you can say we made it work. It wasn't the best, but we made it work. And the garage, our garage was empty, and it had another inside that where the driver would be. We didn't have a driver, so we never used that. We used it as storage, but I couldn't build it in that room, so I was like, it's okay. And I just put a bunch of like garage items that here in the West they would put in there, whereas our garage was literally empty. Eventually, I found some tables with glass in them, so I was like, great, I'll put those. And then I decided to fence it around, and I remembered we didn't have a fence, we had a wall. So I started there was just a little fence at the beginning of it with a door. And then we had a door that goes to the outside. We had a park right behind us. So in a compound, it's a lot of houses. There's a clubhouse that has a pool, a gym, a theater room, a recreation room, a hall room, and sometimes a salon. And then there's also several parks around the compound. So that's the door to the back. And I'm pretty sure that's everything so far. I don't know. It was a big house. It really was. So yeah, this is what my house looks like from the outside. There's that balcony. I realized, yeah, it was more beige than this. It was more sandy color, but I couldn't find that there. So I was like, you know what? And the texture too. So I was like, this is good enough. And it was all marble. Here we had the foyer, and my mom would always sit here on the phone in that little chair in the corner. There's the bathroom that goes into the other bathroom. For some reason, the living room. I did not put enough art, I know that for a fact. We had a lot of picture frames all over the house, and I did not put enough of that. This is the dining area when we'd have people over, obviously. Like, this is not where we'd have dinner every night, but, you know. And that's where my grandparents stayed. They're the sweetest. I miss them so, so much. And then, of course, the kitchen. There's the entryway here. And it's just, you know, your standard kitchen, you know, water cooler, cat bowl, espresso machines, microwaves. What more can you put in a kitchen? But I like the little details, like the tea bags. My mom definitely enjoyed having a lot of tea variety, so like, yeah. Anyway, this looks down. Okay, that light shouldn't have been there because it doesn't make any sense for it to be hanging on nothing. Anyway, there's the little office, our old computer, and our library of all of our old books, my dad's like workspace, and there's my brother's room. My brother's room was a lot bigger than this, I promise. So basically, the bed wasn't all the way pushed against the wall like that, and it had the TV was where in front of the window, and he had a whole desk where the TV is, where I put it in this build, but it's fine. But it basically, this was the layout of it. It's just like I didn't have enough space. And same thing with my parents' bathroom and bedroom. The bathroom is bigger than that, wider than that, and in Arab households, like, we have bidets, so, but I couldn't put that. I should get custom content bidet. I'm sure there would be one somewhere. Anyway, this is the upstairs living room, and it is accurate. It is literally that bland in real life. We didn't bother to decorate that one because we never spent time there anyway. And my sister's room, all red, all beautiful. And yeah, we all had our own bathrooms that were like ensuite bathrooms, so that was lovely. I definitely miss that kind of life. And I remembered also there's a window there. It's been 7 years, guys. I also realized that the floors downstairs were marble, but upstairs they were wooden, but I don't know the different kinds of wood that you place on the floors. I'm not even gonna attempt to say which kind they were. They were just like that. And there's my bedroom, all blue, and I had a guitar, so I put that in the corner. I had 2 beds at some point, and then I switched that out because the beds came with the house, so I switched that out and I got a bigger bed because I was like, why would I have 2 beds? Although it was nice whenever I had sleepovers, gotta say, that was really nice. But yeah, and then we go upstairs, the cat's litter box is over there, and the laundry room, the bathroom, and the maid's quarters. I'm not entirely certain if this is exactly what it looked like, because I would never spend time up there. The only time I would go up there is when I would go on the roof to tan, honestly. Either I'm tanning up there or my friends and I are up there because we love, like, in the Middle East, I don't know, that was our just way of hanging out. We just hung out on rooftops a lot, and I really miss that. Here in Canada, majority of the places have closed rooftops, like you can't have access there. But yeah, this was my house in Qatar. Honestly, I lived my best memories there. I had the greatest friendships there. One of the best things is my friends lived in that compound with me, so it was like everything. And yeah, that is my life. That is my home in Qatar, a little piece of me and where I come from, and hopefully I can show you guys a little bit more of my life, what I'm like. In the meantime, I would really appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, shared, and I would appreciate it if you also followed me on my socials on Twitter and Instagram with @ZenaTalawi. Much love, thank you, yalla bye.